What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Moosey Game here. Today we have some time to be able to test out Achilles and Hector into a trial run, as the first strike for Achilles and Hector has just started an hour ago as of me recording this video. And for your reference, I did want to kind of give you a heads up on what I'm using for my Achilles and Hector. Let me just go ahead and hide my avatar so you can see my gear. I do have full gear maxed out equipment, as well as almost maxed out Delta formation with 3.9% all damage, 6.5% health, 13.4% cavalry defense, and 12.4% attack. So the reason why I'm recording this is so that you get a little bit of better understanding of what I use for my Arthur Achilles. I basically, for your reference, this is going to be the best case scenario on how you can utilize Arthur Achilles as well as potentially Arthur Hector. I do give you a little bit of comparison in the middle. So hope you guys enjoy it. And yeah, I'll see you all in the video. But yeah, guys, Achilles Hector. Let's go ahead and do the trials. Achilles expertise. Let's go. Where can I use him? And this is a trial commander. Alright, let's see if we can pull him out of my city. Can we even take him out of the city? Oh, I cannot take him out of the city. Okay. Let's take a look at the trial. Yeah. So, to borrow the strength of new commander, this event will last for 4 days. During this event, you'll be able to try the new commander. When you use this trial commander in Arc of Osiris, Champions of Olympia. Okay, so I can use him for Arc of Osiris. That's nice. Champions of Olympia, Sunset Canyon, Lost Canyon, Ceroli Crisis. Just go ahead, find a different opponent. Wait, I cannot even find a good opponent here. Okay, let's go to Lost Canyon then. Yeah, Lost Canyon, you can always find opponents. Should we try out our king? Let's try out a king. Let's see if we can win with Hector. Now, our king has a really solid setup, so I don't really know if I can beat him, to be honest with you. Even with Achilles and Hector. Now, I do want Bai Chi to basically buff myself. I think this is the best that I got, to be honest. Yeah, let's try. Let's see. I'll go ahead and not use skip battle here. Let's see how it goes. Arthur Achilles though? Let's try it out. Let's try it out. Alright. Come on. Come on, Arthur. I believe in you, man. I can barely see what's going on here, to be honest. But it looks like the guys, two people in front of my Arthur Achilles, is taking a lot of damage. Yeah, I don't know if this is gonna be enough for me to beat the king. But it is helping, I'm assuming. Yeah? Oh, okay. It does look pretty good. I do have one siege march in the back line too. Like, the siege is untouched. Oh, okay. Oh, it's gonna... If it can take down Chin before my Chin goes down, I think we have a real good chance. We won! We won! Okay. Yeah, I think it's good damage. Look at all those little combo damage. The red damage that it does. Okay. I'll take that. 500,000 damage. Hold on. I need to capture this, guys. I need to capture this. Do you capture? Yeah, this is good. This is good. Alright, I might use that for a thumbnail. Oh my god, 500,000 damage? For me specifically, because I'm a cavalry main. it might actually be better than Qin Shi Huang. No. Let's go on and move on to other person. Wow. Okay, that was insane. Let's try out a different one. Let's try this guy out. I don't know if I ever like really fought him before. And then I think the center is the most important. Yeah, I think he should be at the center. Because he'll be doing a lot of damage. Yeah, let's try this. Hopefully I can win against this guy too. Like, I do have a big disadvantage because my bottom line, like my Guan Yu and my Siege, is actually really bad, right? My Guan Yu is on blue gear, and my Siege also kind of on blue gear too. So my Guan Yu and Siege is actually practically non-existent. So if I win this, that means my Arthur Achilles is doing way more than they should be doing. And Arthur Achilles looks like they're still yellow, like mid-yellow. Okay. My chin's still alive too? Oh, okay. I think I got him. Yeah, I still have Siege in the back. Okay. Wait, hold on. Let's go ahead and take a look at the history, though. Wait, hold on. Oh, hold on. 557,000? Yeah, let's share this on the Discord, guys. This is insane. Well, to be fair, I do have one of the best Arthur gear. Like, so for those of you who are wondering what I'm doing, what I have on him, my Arthur has the best equipment in the game. Everything iconic 5, critted. And then in terms of Delta, yeah, he does have one of the best Delta stuff in the game too. So don't get me wrong, not every Arthur Achilles will do really well, but holy. But both games, like both times, he did over 500,000 damage. And no one, yeah, I'm not saying this is gonna be for everyone, but this is insane. Like for me specifically, this might be better than Qin Shi Huang. All right, let's try another guy. Let's try the first place guy. Again, my Guan Yu. My Siege March is sitting in like one of the worst gears possible. My Guan Yu, the same deal. He's even missing pants. And even then, my Arthur is just good enough to beat them. Okay. Wait, let me actually change the location of those two now. Yeah, because I think Arthur will do the most AoE that way. Alright, let's see. Could you try with common formation? What do you mean common formation? You mean like any delta that is not what I have? I only have one delta set, so I don't think that is possible, sir. Oh, my Bai Chi's dying. If my Bai Chi dies, so then maybe not the first place guy. Who knows? Yeah, if my Bai Chi dies, then my Arthur Achilles is gonna be exposed. Common inscriptions? Yeah, we can try it. We can try it. Yeah. My other marches just are not as strong as the first place guys stuff. Oh wait, maybe. Hold on, my chin's still standing strong pretty well. You guys know how Chin Shuang can be kind of crazy. Wait, am I winning this? I think I might be winning this. Yeah, my Chin Shuang is way healthier than the other guy. Okay. Arthur still survives? 3v1 now? Oh, wow, okay. First place, guys. First place. Okay. This is what I've been waiting for. Cavalry has such a hard time. Okay. I got no one to challenge now.
1,000 years later.
Is that they can do though. Let's see if there's any other one in Sunset Canyon. Okay, we can try Kevin. Bro, imagine the actual main release. I know. Well, like again, let's just be fair. I'm gonna type it in the chat so that other people who joins later can see. I have maxed out max equipment and almost maxed out armaments with very few percent of stats missing. So like, let's be fair that I like this is the best case scenario. But yeah, let's go ahead and I'm not skipping this. This is a great opportunity. Oh my god. Kevin has a really good siege set. So just for those of you who are watching this, are like, oh, why is there a siege in Sunset Canyon, not even Lost Canyon? Yeah, Lost Canyon. Yeah, because he has a really good siege setup. Although 2 cavalry right on their face, yeah, that's gonna be tough for him to stay alive in. Okay. Can it out DPS the Qin Shi Huang though? I think that's the most important part, right? Can it out DPS the Qin Shi Huang? For me, it definitely is. 50% difference. It is insane. Kevin actually attacked me, it looks like. With his best position. Yeah, it out DPSs the Qin Shi Huang. Devs will probably nerf him. I don't think he's that OP though. Like I feel like if you look at this kid, it's only 2,000 damage factor, right? Yeah, I don't think he deserves a nerf. Like, yeah, it's only 2,000 damage factor. I think the one thing that makes him good is the fact that he has so many combo attack. But yeah, I don't think anything else outside of his kit is really good. I just, honestly, I just didn't really have a good pair for my Arthur. And like, I was using Arthur Phillip all this time. Bro, I'm so tempted to max Achilles, but our weight is killing me. Yeah, I'm gonna max Achilles right away. So if you do want to check out, I'll go ahead and post those videos as well as live stream as much as possible. But yeah, again, granted that I have, like, look at my armaments. Like, I have maxed out defense, maxed out all damage. I'm missing 0.7% cavalry attack here. This in total is missing 0.5% stats. Yeah, this also is missing only 0.5% stats. And this right here is missing 1.1%. So this one I'm rerolling. But absolutely crazy. So far, in Lost Canyon and Sunset Canyon. Let's try it and see. Oh, someone else actually beat me. How did he beat me? He does not have Achilles. Yeah, it's just that all my rest of my marches are just so bad. Like, look at my Guan Yu doing 50,000 damage and 100,000 damage with the with my siege tower. Can I actually watch this game? Yeah, replay. Let's replay this. How did it work? Actually, on defense, I don't have Achilles, right? Yeah, defense, I don't even have Achilles. I have Liu Che there. Okay, that's probably why. Let's set up defense with Achilles. See if we can beat him. Let's see if we can revenge him after... Yeah, I have Liu Che here just because I had a artifact KVK on. And then let's have Bai Chu with Liu Che. There you go. And let's take revenge, guys. Let's take revenge. Let's see if we can revenge him. I don't know, honestly, if this is possible, but... the artifact is gone, so that Liu Che is useless at the moment. Yeah, that might be true. But let's go. Let's hope that this revenge is possible. Come on, Arthur. I believe in you. Oh, wait, hold on. The Guan Yu in the front is kind of getting me nervous. Oh yeah, he silenced my Arthur. Ay. That's not good. But Guan Yu's melting pretty quickly. Yeah, the Arthur's the rage bar is actually not using too much. Okay. But Guan Yu's dying soon, I'm hoping? Question mark? Yeah, maybe I should have avoided Guan Yu against my Arthur though. But okay. My Qin Shi Huang's pretty healthy. Yeah, I don't know if I can beat this. Maybe if I play around with the placement, I think I might be able to. Yeah, that was a bad placement. Let's do it one more time. I think I lost. Yep. Let's just make sure that the Guan Yu is not in front of... Yeah. Why don't we try this? I do want him to actually face all the other guys, though. Okay, let's try this. Because I don't think Qin Shi Huang gets silence. Yeah, Qin Shi Huang with the silence does really too much. Yeah, hopefully Arthur can still do his active skills and whatnot. Hopefully, Arthur's taking a lot of damage though. Yeah, it was from the AoE of Arthur and Bai Chu combined together. I don't think I can beat this guy though. Well, we'll be able to get a better report on both of them, and we'll take a look at them. Actually, yeah, my bottom line is too weak. Yeah, my bottom line doesn't really have any equipment, so. But let's see how the reports go. Okay, Arthur did 400,000, whereas it did 300,000 for my Qin Shi Huang Zhuge Liang on the first one. Take a look at the second one. Oh, my Arthur did 375,000, whereas the Qin Shi Huang did only 216. Okay. So this is good. For me, at the very least, I think Achilles is going to be better than Qin Shi Huang. I'm using Qin Shi Huang Zhuge Liang. Why am I using Qin Shi Huang Zhuge Liang? Oh. You know what? I did need to buy some war, so let's see if we can change it around again. Should I do this? Yeah, have Qin Shi Huang in front of me. Yeah, have Qin Shi Huang in front of Arthur. See if that does anything. Then maybe move them out a little bit so that they don't actually attack and kill my Arthur. Yeah, hopefully this works. Please, can you give me your Delta set equipment? I want to show someone. How can I give you my Delta formation, man? No, you need Zuge in Canyon? Really, though? For the damage debuff that they have? Maybe that's why I changed it. I was testing out multiple stuff in Canyon before. Okay, maybe Zuge is better. Yeah, I simply don't have enough good builds against this guy, I think. Yeah, I don't think I can beat this guy either way. No matter what I try. Aye. The first one actually did the best, which is interesting. Right? The first one actually did the best. Although, the damage output, oh my god, 400,000. The damage reduction is needed? Okay. Share it to me in Moveset code chat. Wait, can you give me your Delta set and equipment? Okay. You mean my equipment set that I have, right? Yeah, I can share this. Yeah, but hey yo, even if it's just best case scenario, guys, this is insane. Let's try Rulebreaker. Rulebreaker is a really strong person. He's a king of that 3199. And because I have two really not strong set, I usually wouldn't be able to win against this guy. But yeah, let's try Zuge. Where's Zuge at? There you go. Yeah, let's try and see if I can beat this guy now. This guy is really strong, so if I can beat him, I'll be very impressed. Oh, another Guan Yu. Guan Yu is so much trouble. Yeah, Guan Yu's silence is giving me so much trouble usually. Aye. Should I use Bai Chi Philip now? And this guy is actually stronger than the other guy, which I'm not surprised about. Maybe I should use Bai Chi Philip instead of Liu Che. I think my reliance on Arthur Achilles is actually a lot more. So we'll see though. Yeah, I took off Philip because of how it goes. Oh, this time actually, yeah, Qin Shi Huang Zhuge Liang actually did better. Because I'm assuming because of the fact that my Arthur Achilles was silenced the most time against this guy though. But very interesting. Let's try someone else. Let's try the 4th place guy. Let's try it one by one. Now, I do want to avoid Guan Yu, but I think this guy does not have a Guan Yu. Okay, let's try it. Chasky using Qin Shi Huang Shazar. It works. Hard to beat him. Yeah, Qin Shi Huang Shazar is really good. I don't have a Shazar built. But if you look at some of the reports, like Qin Shi Huang is so difficult to beat with Shazar pair on Canyon. So yeah, I think if you have that combo, it's actually not a bad idea to spam it. Is my Baichu really that weak though? My Baichu is like dying so quickly. I think that's the problem here. against the top guys. Aye, aye, aye. And my Chinchuang survives until the end. Let's take a look at that report too. So yeah, so I need someone tank it. Am I missing equipment on Bai Chi though? Is that what it is? Why is it so weak? No, it still has like okay gear. By all means, nothing comparable to my Arthur, but like, it's not a bad equipment set. My Chinchuang is also not too bad. So I don't know. By all means, 5th place is not bad at all, but still not something that I want to see. Let's go ahead and try this guy again. The other guy. And let's try putting let's try putting Ho Chu Bing in front and see where that goes. Arthur, because Ho Chu Bing actually has better gear than my Bai Chu, because it's my second cavalry, and you know, I'm a cavalry guy, so I use his set for secondary garrison whenever I'm trying to protect my city when I'm rallying. It does seem to hold up a little better. My bottom line is just getting highway pass right there. So that's not good. Are you gonna try him in the AO practice match? I don't think anyone I know is actually going to do any of that. But this weekend I'm gonna go ahead and try Ark of Osiris League with Arthur. So I'm not gonna do a Attila Subutai rally that I do usually. Hopefully that actually gives me a better understanding of how he actually looks on the field. I do have to rally though, so that's kind of a meh. But I think Arthur, Achilles, because how strong they are for my set, maybe I can still rally. Who knows? Oh, there you go. Arthur, Achilles, guys. You can see that everyone else is doing so underperforming that like Arthur, Achilles just along with Chinchuang is just really doing well. Let's do one last try against the same guy. And then let's see if we can swap around the place. Yeah, I just changed them, so I just want to compare them in a fair playing ground. Yo, Walnut, how's it going, man? How is Achilles doing? Crazy competing with Chinchuang, yeah? Actually, it was outperforming Chinchuang for most part. But with my gear, obviously. Yeah, my archer gear is not that amazing. So I don't know. I think we have to see. Okay, so that's a little better, I feel like, than the last round. Although the bottom line just getting deleted will actually potentially lead to everyone dying, but I think it's okay. It's not too bad. I think I lost though. Wait, should I try one more time actually? Yeah, let's try one more time, but this time with this time like this, right? Like actually have Achilles at the center of the ball. Maybe that will change. How far out is my Cav and Archer gear? Cav top level in game. Archer is like mid. Are you? Wait, Walnut, you don't know my Cav gear? You've been here before. So maybe that way, my Arthur will survive a lot better, and then it would potentially kill everyone. Maybe the fact that I moved Arthur up a little bit was the problem. Still not so good. Yeah, there's certain limits, I think, because my other marches are not too strong. But let's just compare everything. So my Arthur did 526,000 damage. $526,000 damage, okay. How does that compare to what I had here? 429,000, still a lot better. So the position in the very center is probably the best in terms of performing and sustainability. Arthur. Now I do need to find that guy though. There you go. What are the chances though that new cavalry would outperform Achilles? I don't know. I think Achilles is not that strong. Although it's like kind of funny to say this, but like I don't think Achilles is designed to be that strong, in my opinion. There you go, Achilles Hector. All right, let's see. Busa, I need another opinion on my swap now. Either I get Philip or Qin Shi Huang for my second swap. Qin Shi Huang, man. Qin Shi Huang. Qin Shi Huang is the best. Philip, I feel like Philip is kind of in a weird spot right now because of how the latest commanders for each troop type is really, really good. Like Qin Shi Huang was amazing. Bai Chi was amazing. Achilles is, I think, okay. So, but Arthur is really, really cracked before, so the fact that we get an Arthur pairing, yeah, Arthur, Qin Shi Huang is what I'll recommend Walnut. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at the report difference. So, Arthur Achilles did 195,000 damage, okay. Units remaining of 90,000. The only thing that we changed here was, okay, Achilles Hector, they're down to 78,154. Okay, so definitely Arthur Achilles seems to be better than Hector. Achilles Hector. Let's try on a different person. Kevin. We just spot Kevin. So let's try one more time. Okay. Does it not seem crazy that we are saying Achilles is okay? It's the first cavalry commander with circular AoE target. Pretty sad for us Cav players. Yeah, I mean, I feel like the problem with cavalry is that like they were not giving us a circular AoE because of how fast we were. So, but, well, the fact that we got one is good. And then the fact that he does 2 times a combo attack for every single unit that he hits is good. But anyways, let's take a look at the reports. So Arthur Achilles, 172,000. And then 77,000. 7,772. What do we have here? 85, but less damage. So definitely Arthur Achilles is a better pair. So far, how it looks like. But I think Hector is not really meant for open field commander anyways. Like Hector, I think. So here's the thing. Like a lot of people I think are misunderstanding how Hector is supposed to be designed for. I honestly think like he's just for garrison pairing, right? If you're missing a garrison pairing, there you go. You get combo damage DPS. It is what it is. You have to get it, in my opinion. It is kind of weird that it's not usable with Rally though, because it says when attacking a troop on the map on a lot of his stuff, right? When attacking troop on the map. So this is not a commander designed for, let's say, Attila Subutai Rally. This guy is gonna be meant for, garrison combo garrison pairing that we're missing at the moment. So I think that's what it's gonna be. We will have to see though how good the new cavalry combo garrison is going to be though. But this looks pretty good in terms of our Achilles looks pretty good for me. Achilles looks pretty good for me. I was going to max him. I think I can though. Yeah, I will go ahead and max him. It is a little shame that you can get Achilles only like 50 gold as of Achilles though. You don't really get a Wheel of Fortune with him, at least not right now. And for those of you who are maining cavalry, who are rallying and garrison leading for cavalry, bad news for you, you also need Hector, because then Hector will be used as a pairing for your next cavalry garrison, which is going to be released in a month from now, probably. So let's see if the Subutai Achilles can be a thing. It's the only place that I can test it personally, so I got 1.5 million. That's possible. Okay. That's possible. I mean, it's just the fact that you can do double, like, you know, not just one Attila Subutai, you know? Like, Attila Subutai, the problem with that is, like, they are missing so much stats, right? And so much, like, damage factor, right? Let's reduce the troops count down by a lot. Let's try to bring out minimum troop count, because I think that would kind of give us a better understanding. Let's try 50,000. Where does that get me? 300,000? Yeah, let's see if Subutai can beat that. We'll get to see what's more realistic, you know. We're swarmers. We're maxed out right now. Okay. And it does. Why is it that much damage to Subutai though? 50,000. 50,000, okay. It does look pretty good to me. Hey, it looks pretty good to me. Yeah, the range is really crazy. Because you have so many combo attack, right? There's a lot more combo attack. I'm saying yes, great combo attack. Yes, a lot more combo attack. Huh? So it might kind of work like how Qin Shi Huang worked for Rally. Let's try even further. Let's test it even further. Let's try 25,000. That way, because they'll still add up some reinforcements, but yeah, 150,000 against whatever, right? Like, I gotta win on this. Let's see, guys. Subutai. Okay. Swarmers or whatever it is around the city. I think it might actually be. It might help the rally because of the race generation. Okay, 25,000 where it gets down to 150,000. Maybe I'll lose the rally or garrison. But this fight, I don't lose it against this fight. Wait, no, I'm gonna lose. I don't know what it is. Okay. I don't see a crazy cross with Achilles tactics though. But like in reality, you're gonna see a better garrison that has a lot more damage. Right. Let's try to find if there is a better garrison on the test field. What am I up against? Julius. Still Julius? No, we don't want to see Julius. Do we have a? There you go. YSG Sun Tzu. Yeah, let's try YSG Sun Tzu, guys. Let's go. Where is my Subutai? So hard to find Subutai. I'm not used to it. Achilles, let's go down to 25,000 again. I feel like this would actually give a good understanding of how the expertise is gonna work. I think it works too. How do you test out the third skill as much? Achilles needs to be swarmed so much to reach the damage cap. Well, if the... So what we're trying to see is because Julius Caesar does not have any damage factor almost at all. We don't even see the like rally garrison 1v1 right now. So if it's against rally that actually has good enough of damage, I think we can potentially have the third skill activated a lot more often. Okay, I think the I think even 25,000 is a little too much. Yeah, let's reduce the number down to even further. Let's do 10,000. How about that? Where's Subutai again? Aye. There you go. Although, I think one thing that I do want to kind of mention is that his third skill does not reduce the damage of a smite damage, right? So that means that he might not be usable for a rally against Gorgo Tokugawa. Because he's missing so much from that smite damage that he would have otherwise done. Like this, it wouldn't proc the third skill almost at all. So try out that Arthur Achilles against the last level campaign. Yeah, we can do that. So let's see. Let's see how many times the passive procs. So one skill cycle for the enemy. Was that a proc? It's hard to tell if it's a proc or not. Nah. Okay. Yeah, let's try against the... Let's try the last stage on this scenario too. Campaign. Last stage. Then Achilles. There you go. So for your reference, guys, I had multiple tests with this. For reference, Arthur, Philip with my gear, my equipment, my armaments. It's half and half chance. You can win half the time. You cannot win half the times. If you use Bertrand, you win all the time, but with very small margin. If you use unartifacted Liu Che, I think it's about the same as Philip. Okay. Why does it look like Arthur does, Achilles does more damage? It's definitely winning for sure. It looks like. Have you tried him in Canyon yet? Yeah, I already did. If you go to the earlier part of the stream, you can always check that out. I'm gonna also post the exact same recording of this onto video, so I'll edit a little bit so that you guys don't see like me just talking around. But yeah, you'll be able to see the video version of it too. But I'll try to make this video repository as soon as possible, so you guys will be able to kind of see. Yeah, because yeah, the proc on this though is pretty often though. I feel like if you're fighting against Khan and Saladin. Yo, am I doing like, am I beating him at half health? Is that what it is? Yo, I'm beating him at half health, guys. Try out 79. Okay, we'll try that. Yo, this is the best results that I've ever seen on Arthur. With Delta, by the way. Let's try out 79. $5v1? I think it's definitely doable though. We just beat yeah, Khan Saladin very easily. And if I'm doing AoE, guys, okay, it procs so much. Okay. Did you guys see this? Wait, hold on. This is exciting. It actually procs really well. Okay. Wait, let's do this one more time because this is pretty cool. Yeah, this is pretty dope. Let's do 79 one more time, guys. I do want to count how often it procs. I feel like I'm watching Jonobar Prime, but on Achilles. Yeah. So this is skill cycle number 1. Proct. So skill cycle number 2. Okay, it takes place every 3 skill cycle, I would say. No, it's cycled again. Okay. So maybe 2 skill cycle if you're getting attacked by a lot of different people. I think this is gonna be great if we have a lot of Shinji rounds in the field and you're getting attacked by a lot of those, like, you know, mini tiny red damages. Okay. My opinion on the rally for Subutai Achilles rally though, I think it is viable for consideration for potentially Archer Garrison, as well as Cavalry Garrison before the new combo damage commander comes around, or maybe when the new combo damage commander comes around, because of the combo damage factor, the thing that it has here. It will actually be a viable option. Do I think this is better than Attila Subutai? I think half of it, yes. It does make it a little more DPS. I think one thing that I'm worried about using as Attila Subutai versus Subutai Achilles versus Attila Subutai is that it doesn't really have that much normal damage buff or counter-attack damage buff, so it might be a lot easier for you to get swarmed down. Whereas Attila Subutai naturally is very, very resistant to that. But outside of that, the fact that it does take reduced combo damage, skill damage, all really is good for swarming, anti-swarm too, so we'll see about that. Yeah, too many conditions in Rise of Kingdoms, I know. But yeah, so that's my opinion on Subutai Achilles. It could work, but we'll still need some testing because of how it doesn't take reduced damage from smite damage, which is the major problem that Cavalry was having before. Arthur Achilles though, I think Arthur Achilles is somewhere between Qin Huang YSG and Baiqi Luce. I think it's a step ahead of Baiqi Luce, but it's a step behind, maybe a full step behind. Yeah, it's 2 steps behind Qin Huang YSG perhaps in terms of the I think no. Let me say that again. I think Arthur Achilles is about a half a step ahead of Baiqi Luce and a full step behind Qin Huang and YSG. It's my opinion on the field. But if you have the best kind of setup for Arthur Achilles, like myself, for people like me, it will do almost as much damage as Qin Huang YSG is my opinion. Is a commander I need to finally bench Nevsky. I was stuck using Nevsky Joan on the field still. Ayo. I'm still using Joan of Arc Prime with Huo Chubing, so I used Nevsky for around 3 years now. It's time to change my wedge stuff into Nevsky and Delta. Yeah, I agree with you, man. So here's my plan though. Here's my plan. So I obviously have like one of the best Delta sets, right? And the equipment. So I'm gonna keep this one. I recently changed this to Delta, by the way, before I found out that our Achilles was gonna be a thing. And then my Ho Chi Bing gear though, like gear I don't need to change, right? By my formation, I might potentially change this to Delta. Depending on how the new commanders turn out to be, the new and the latest cavalry commander releases, the Chinese commander that we were just talking about, if he turns out to be really good, and you have to use him with Achilles, and then Arthur has to be paired up again with Philip, then I might switch this over to either Arch or Delta. I think I'll have it as Delta. I'm not sure. I think it really depends on the garrison commander as well. If the garrison commander is really good, but it does benefit more by having it as Arch, then I might actually transform this into Arch. So that's what I have. That's what I'm planning to do. Hopefully you guys actually enjoyed today's video. If you guys did, please go ahead and drop me a thumbs up, guys, and subscribe to the channel. I'm gonna close out the recording, and I'll see y'all in the next video, guys. Peace.